Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our webinar today. I'm joined here with Megan with Herdwatch. Thank you all for joining us. We're super excited for this webinar. We have many discount partners available for our members. And this particular discount partner, again, Herdwatch, we just started a partnership with them earlier this summer. So, a quick intro on Herdwatch. They're the leading livestock and land management platform trusted by over 22,000 producers. And they just recently launched a partnership with Farmer Veteran Coalition to support U.S. veterans working in agriculture. The initiative, titled Herdwatch for Heroes, Farm and Ranch Management Tools for Farmer Veterans, will provide exclusive access and tailored support to FVC members through discounted subscriptions and expanded resources. As I said before in other emails and social media posts, FSC members receive a 20% off discount off an annual Herdwatch subscription, giving them access to powerful digital tools that simplify herd and pasture management, track breeding, health events, and improve overall operational efficiency. We'll go into more details about Herdwatch and what they do, but if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A or chat, or we can answer them at the end of the presentation. Megan here will go over and do a quick presentation as well as a live demo. And this is being recorded as well. It'll be on our YouTube channel. But yeah, thank you all for joining us. And Megan, you can go and get started.
Perfect. Thanks, Diego. Hey, everyone. So, as Diego said, I'm Megan Bochansky. I am the North America Growth Manager here at Herdwatch. First, I want to thank the team at Farmer Veteran Coalition for putting this together and to all on the call for joining. We're excited to share about Herdwatch and what we're working on with FVC with you guys. So, what we're going to go through today, just a quick intro about myself, where I'm coming from, who we are at Herdwatch, what we do, why we've partnered with Farmer Veteran Coalition. I'll then go through a short demo of the cattle management platform. And then finally, the most exciting part, saving that for last, we'll go through what the partnership means for you guys as members and what you can get from that. So before we jump into the platform, let's just give you a quick background on myself here. So, like I said, I am the North America Growth Manager for Herdwatch. I'm based in Wyoming. I live on a cattle and crop operation, but have spent a lot of time in the swine and sheep industry as well. Been in agriculture my whole life. My background is in livestock production, animal health, and ag technology, hence Herdwatch. I've had the chance to work with a lot of big operations, but also a lot of small operations. And from what I've seen, everyone is really looking for the same thing. People are looking for centralized record keeping, less paper scattered everywhere. I know we're all guilty of taking notes about animals on legal pads or on the back of our hand or on medicine bottles. So, with all of this experience I've gained and learned from what producers are looking for, I've been now working with Herdwatch and helping producers solve those issues and hopefully simplify their operations and make better management back decisions. Um, so with that, let's jump into Herdwatch. So Herdwatch was built by a team of producers, actually. So we like to say built by producers for producers. We were founded more than 10 years ago. I think we're actually going on about 14 years in business now. We have 22,000 ranchers using our software. The whole reason all of this started was to solve a pretty simple problem. It's kind of what I just said there. We all have paper records everywhere. We're taking notes everywhere. How do we actually know how our herds or flocks are performing or how our land is performing if we don't have all of that data centralized in one location and are able to pull insights out of that data? So that's the whole reason that Herdwatch started. And again, as I said, now we have 22,000 ranchers using the platform. We have two different aspects of our platform. We have a mobile platform, then we also have a desktop platform. So this is giving you access to all of your land and animal data wherever you're at on whatever device you're using. So the team is based out of Texas. But we do have folks spread out throughout the US. Like I said, I'm in Wyoming. We have people pretty much everywhere now at this point, but our core team is out of Texas. Most of our team comes from agriculture, so they're great at understanding producers' issues, and knowing how to help. Our main focus is on cattle, sheep, and pasture management, but we have plenty of producers who are using this for goats, pigs, elk, bison, you name it, we've probably seen it on here. So we've seen lots of interesting things through the years. So at the end of the day, our mission is simple. We want to help you save time, make better decisions, and essentially then boost your bottom line. So for us, that is why this partnership with Farmer Veteran Coalition made so much sense. We knew right away that we shared a lot of the same values as companies. We want to support U.S. producers, U.S. veterans, and help you all succeed in your operations. We know that a lot of veteran producers have more than one hat to wear, so you might find yourself in the situation of juggling an operation alongside another job, family responsibilities. There's all sorts of other commitments out there. So we know your time is valuable, and that you need tools that work and that help you save time and that fit into the way you're currently managing your operations instead of asking you to change your management practices to fit us. So once I jump into Herdwatch, you'll see there's a ton of different features on there. And sometimes that is a little bit intimidating, but we have the system set up that way so that it really fits into any sort of operation and management style. So yeah, for us, that's really what the partnership is about. We want to make the right technology affordable and accessible, and again, fit into your operations. So let me jump now into the actual platform and we'll just go through a quick demo here. I am going to use our cattle system to demo. Oops, looks like. See if it lets me get on here. So I am going to use our cattle system to go through this demo. If we have any sheep producers or people who are wanting to dive more into the pasture side, we're happy to do that. And I think Diego might be able to circulate our demo link after the meeting. So you guys can sign up. We can go through a one-on-one demo with you, dive more into the questions that you're wanting answered. So I will jump to the actual mobile view. So when you download Herdwatch on your phone or on your tablet, this is what it actually looks like. Most of our producers are using Herdwatch on their phones or tablets for more of a data collection tool, or while they're out in their pasture, they can pull up their app and look at this cow tag number. She's due to calve at this time. And then we have a lot of producers also using the desktop version where they can then analyze all that data they're collecting on here. So this is a cloud-based platform.
Real
So
quick,
when,
Megan, we still see
yes,
just the presentation.
what's that?
We're still just on the presentation.
Oh, my apologies. I am not sure. I see on my side
You probably have
let
to
me,
unshare and then share again with just
let's do
that screen.
that. Let's see. All right. Are we now able to see the app from on your guys' side?
All good.
Good. Perfect. Technology, right? Um, all right, so let me start over too, so everyone knows what I'm talking about. But this is what you guys are now looking at. So this is our phone app. This is what you would download off the App Store on your phone or on your tablet. And again, this is what a lot of people are using in the pasture. So as a data collection tool, or if they want to look up animal data while they're right there on ranch. The other side of this, and I'll show it in a little bit, is the desktop version, and that's what we have more producers using to analyze their data, pull out reports, all of that. So, with that being said, I think I mentioned it's all cloud-based. So, anytime someone on the account uploads information, anyone else who has access to that account is able to see that data in real time. There is no limit on number of users on the account, so you can have as many devices as you want. This is compatible with EAD readers and also Bluetooth scale heads. So the system can be used in that automated format, or if you are not equipped with that, you can use it manually as well. Let me just move this out of the way. There we go. So on the top right-hand corner of the screen here, this is just it's a little feature that was added on, and it's funny, it's become a major feature for us. So you can access your weather right on the app. It gives you a 5-day forecast, wind, rain, and then a radar system there. So in addition to having your herd and land data present, you also have a weather app in there as well. So I will jump straight into our herd here. So basically, you will have all of your animal data. And with the FVC partnership, we actually upload all of this data for you. So all you have to do is send over your information, we upload it, and then you just start using from day one, and everything will be in here. You're able to separate your individual animals into groups and then also set smart lists. So you just set filters into the system and then animals will automatically flow into smart lists for you. On the cow herd right here, I will click into, she was born in 2021, so I will click into her. These are our cow cards. I don't know if anyone on the call is familiar with the Rolodexes where you used to actually pull out your cow cards back in the day. So this is essentially the digital version of that. It's going to give you an overview of the animal and anything done to her. So if there's been any treatments, if she's been bred, any weights taken, it's going to show up on her animal profile. If there's, you can also put labels in here. So she has a bad temperament, you need to cull her. You can mark your animals in the system. It's going to show her progeny. So there'll be a list of her calves, and then you're also able to click into the calves and also get their card as well, where you can see a full history on that animal. And then again, it's going to show you a running history here, everything done to her, any movements, any notes, anything of importance that you want to keep track on, you'll be able to start putting that data in and then collecting data over the years. Jump back to the home screen here. So I am not going to go into make it super in depth. That's something we can do on a one-on-one demo if people are interested. But I will show you each of the tiles and what the system is capable of doing. We are capable of recording treatments, and also we have this medicine cabinet. So I'm just going to flag that. We have a lot of users who really like that feature. Basically, it lets you set your inventory. So if you go to town and you buy Draxin, for example, you're able to record how much Draxin you bought, and then every time you're treating your animal, it's going to pull out of your inventory. So the next time you're in town, you can quickly open up your Herdwatch app, see how you're sitting with your different vaccines, antibiotics, porons, and pick up what you need to. The system does also track withdrawals and will flag you if you are trying to ship an animal that is still within that withdrawal period. We're also tracking deaths, hoof care, weaning, castration. Those are all big ones for us. For breeding, so the system is set up to accommodate producers who are either breeding via AI, or if you're just running with your females with bulls, the system will accommodate both of those. If you are running with a bull, you just select the group of females, the bull you're running them with. If you're AIing, basically you can come in here, you can set your protocol. You can set heat detections. You can set the technician as well. And then the system will be able to track all of that. And on your breeding performance report, and some of the other reports we can pull off on the desktop, you'll be able to see which protocol had the most success. Was there a certain technician that maybe wasn't as skilled as they said they were? So you're able to start pulling out reports based on this data you're entering and making decisions for next year for breeding. It will also shoot out when animals are due to calve. So if you're preg checking, it will correct when the animal is due to calf, but if you're not preg checking, it will still shoot out dates for you. And then in this watch board feature down here in the bottom right-hand side, once we get close to when these animals are starting to calve, it's going to start shooting out notifications to you to be on the watch for this list of tags. We also have the ability to record any feed purchases. You can keep track of your feed inventory in the system, general jobs. So does someone need to go clean the stock tank, fix fence, pull a calf to doctor? You can start setting these jobs, and then people are able to go in there and check off when they've finished those jobs that you set. We also have our filing cabinet. If there's any health certs, brand papers, registration papers that you want to be connected to these animals, you can upload that information into the system and connect it via tag number. I will click into our calving book here. So this is a pretty popular feature we have for calving season, and I will say too, for sheep producers, we have a lambing book. It looks very similar. So during calving and lambing season, once you start entering in that animal data, it's going to start populating in this dashboard here. So quick look, okay, we have this many females versus this many males that have calved, and then you're able to click in further. So here's a full list, all of the data. How did these females perform? Were they, was it difficult for the most part? What are the averages of weights here? You can start connecting your females and making decisions based on the performance of these females. So is this one female throwing small calves every year? Okay, maybe we need to make a culling decision on her. So again, it's just Herdwatch overall is giving you a place to start populating all this data and then start to pull insights out of the data you're putting in. We'll jump back again to the home screen. Like I mentioned before, we can do weights. So you can either input weights manually, you can do group weights if you're just doing a truck weight for weaning, or you can hook Herdwatch up to your load cells with a Bluetooth scale head. It's going to calculate birth weight, weaning weight, average daily gain, all of that for you. There's also predicted weights too. So if we want our females to be at a certain weight for breeding, for example, we're able to set those predictions and then we are on track to get her there. We also have this reports tile. So all of this data you're putting in, we're giving you some easy reports to start pulling out. You are able to set your own reports that you want to pull out. But you can come in here, just click weight reports. It's going to shoot everything into an Excel sheet, and then you can further analyze with that. So all of the data going into the system, you are able to export. Also, I will say all of the data is owned by the producer as well. So while you do have a customer support executive helping you, you still own that data and you're in control of that data. Last thing on our mobile version here is this little help center in the bottom right-hand corner. So this is our help desk. It's called in-app support. So anytime you have a question, you can just message into the support team. We have a full customer support team ready to help. It can be you want additional training on something, or you just have a quick question on how to add something, and a member of our support team will just message you back via that center. And then I know I said last thing, but definitely the last thing. So this is our Herdy feature. So I don't know if anyone on here is familiar with ChatGPT, but this is our Herdwatch AI, or Herdwatch ChatGPT, if you will. So I think overall, a lot of people are doing a good job actually collecting the data, but then it's again, how do we analyze it? How do we make these decisions based on the data we're collecting? And a lot of times that's hard to do. So what we have with Herdy is you can just message into Herdy, and this is just an example here. Do I have any cows due to calve? Herdy will analyze the data just on your account. This is a closed system, so it's just analyzing your data. And it will kick back and answer for you. You can ask anything from this one, do I have any cows due to calve, to what is my average weaning weight, to what's my bottom 20% of females based on this criteria. So there's a few different things you can put into there where, it's helping you make better management decisions for your operation. And again, this is available on the sheep side as well and on the pasture side. All right, and I'm just going to jump quickly to our desktop version so everyone can see what it looks like. It has all of the same things as the mobile version you just saw. It's just more in Excel format. You're able to come in, um, sort these columns as to what's important to you. You can filter the data and you can also move these tabs around. So, if date of birth is the first thing you want to see, you can edit this as if it were an Excel sheet so it fits your operational goals and what you guys are looking for. So that is a very, very quick overview of the software. And again, I know I've said this a few times, but happy to go through a one-on-one demo with all of you guys at some point if it's something you're interested in. I will make sure I get that link over to Diego after the webinar. And so now the exciting part. What are the partnership benefits and what do you guys get as Farmer Veteran Coalition members? So you guys get a 20% off discount on the yearly subscription. Um, our subscriptions are based on number of head in the system, but our starting subscription is $99 per year, and that gets you up to 250 animals in the system. Past that, I would suggest just reaching out and we can chat. Otherwise, it's going to take me 10 minutes just to go through every bracket there. So feel free to reach out and we're happy to discuss further with you. You'll also get tailored onboarding. Like I mentioned during the demo, we can set your whole herd in there for you. So all you do is open the account and you get started recording your data. You're also will be assigned a customer support agent. This person is just assigned Farmer Veteran Coalition members, so it's a benefit. You don't have to wait for them to be helping our other group of members. It's just assigned to FVC members. So, if you guys want to download, get started, explore the software, all you need to do is scan this QR code on the screen. This will bring you to the app or Google Play Store, and you'll just download.
You'll have
And
to
then you,
switch screens again.
oh, jeez,
I wasn't sure
let's,
at first, but then you said that, and so I had to tell you.
that's okay. No worries. Learning a little bit about Zoom
Yeah.
here.
All right, there we go.
Okay. Is that showing correctly? Okay, perfect. So this right here then is the QR code. You guys will just have to scan this. Again, it will bring you to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You can download the app there. Message us via that help center in the bottom right-hand corner of the app, and we are happy to help you get started. The other option is you guys can call or text our office number, 979-612-2913, and we are happy to set you up from there. If you'd rather not mess with the QR code, that is completely fine. So all we need from you would be your membership ID number. and then that qualifies you for the 20% off yearly subscription. And for everyone on the webinar and for anyone listening to the recording, we also are offering a free Eat Beef t-shirt. So this is a campaign that Herdwatch has been doing in 2025. So we are really focusing on the legacy of American ranchers, supporting our U.S. ranchers. We it's always a difficult time in ag and fighting for the industry. So we're trying to do our part there. So we want to also, support our veteran ranchers as well. So any signups off of the webinar will also receive that Eat Beef t-shirt there. And then I did include this demo link, and I'm sure, Diego, that you can circulate that after the meeting. But yeah, with that, that's everything I have. I'm happy to answer any questions or go more in depth on anything if anyone wants.
I don't see any questions. I give it some time, see if anyone puts it in the
Perfect.
chat. I am putting the links that you provided in the chat right now. Um, Real quick, if you don't have your FVC membership number, please reach out to us. You can reach out to our support email or call us, and we can help you get that. But doesn't look like we have any questions. Oh, there goes. We have one question. John's asking, what about multi-species in a herd? He says that he runs cattle and goats.
Perfect. Yes. So we have a lot of producers with multi-species herds. Basically, what we do is we just set you up on both of our cattle and our sheep platform. As I mentioned before, we do have a lot of goat producers using us. We do not have the goat terminology. We have the goat breeds in the sheep platform, but it's still sheep terminology, but you can change all of that in the master settings. So what I would suggest is reaching out via that help center or calling us, and we can get that account set up for you, but that's no problem.
All right. Then we got another question from Jason. Can you show how to record a body condition score in the field?
Yes. No problem. I'm going to do this right this time. I'm going to stop sharing this screen.
There you go.
I've learned. And we'll go to our
And he
here.
has three questions, so we'll go with that, and then once you show him that, I'll tell you the other questions.
Okay, perfect. So anytime you're doing something in Herdwatch, you are going to use this big orange plus button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So you'll just click on that, and you can either scroll and find what you're doing via these scrolling and clicking on the tile here, or you can search. So we have our body condition scores. Just let me go. I can add one. Add body conditions score. Apologies, I'm on the demo account, so sometimes it gets a little bit silly on me. But so you'll search on that big orange plus button. You'll either click on a tile or you'll search what you actually want to do. Then you'll come in and you can backdate. So you'll choose a date and then you'll input the score. We have a lot of numbers on here because we have so many different producers doing it different ways. That's a question we get a lot. So you'll put in your score. Optional fields here, you can select performed by, and then you can put some notes in there. And then what you can do is you'll go to your herd. You can either search here for the tag number you're looking for. Or if you know it's in a certain group, you can select the group and search it that way. Or if you have an EID reader, at this point, you can actually just scan the EID and then it's going to save to that animal profile. So we'll just select this first one and click save. And then now this body condition score will be saved on that animal's cow card that we originally looked at.
All right. And the other two questions he had is, how do you set up for rotational grazing? And are there any tools for paddock management and mapping?
Yes. Amazing question. I'll jump over to our pasture side. So, what I would say is, for this deep dive, I would suggest to reach out to us and we can chat through the steps with you on the phone, and we can actually go through a deep dive of the actual this pasture, excuse me, management system. But just quickly, I'll show you what it looks like. So, will it load for me? Might be a little slow on. There we go. So you are able to come in, map out all of your pastures, and then you can input your herds on separate pastures. We have a lot of producers who are using this for rotational grazing. So for this, we'll use this red rectangle for an example. You can come in here and divide this into as many pieces as you would like, and then you basically would just take your herd and move it from section to section as you're moving them throughout the day. Um, this is mapped manually, so you do come in here and you map out your own pastures. I will say, because this is a big question we get, we do not currently have GPS integration. It's something we're working on. Right now, you do have to manually put your animals in here. And on the pasture side as well, there is the option to record basic crop data. So it's nothing in depth, but you can record, what you've planted, if there's any spray, fertilizer, chemical, and then harvests off of those fields.
All right. And another question we have is, I know you showed a bit, but and is there any more pasture capabilities that you think are useful that you can show?
Yes. We are able to, so in addition to the grazing, you are able to show like field info, soil fertility, if you have applied any fertilizer or any chemical on your pastures. Um, you can put in like pasture markers, so you can say, there's a water tank here. There's a cattle guard here, so you can like lay out identifying pieces in your pastures. Um, if you want to maybe go into more depth on what you want, or we can jump on a call later in the week and go through exactly what the system can do.
All right, thank you for that. We have time for probably one more question. Um, I'll wait and see if anyone puts anything in the chat. But again, I put the demo link in the chat. I highly recommend if you want more information or go more in depth, please go to that link and set up a demo session. Um, if you want more information about our membership and our other discount partners, please go to our website. It's farmecho.org/membership. I'll put that in the chat. Also, if you have any questions, please reach out to us, support Farm Echo, or call us 855 FVC Farm. Or you can reach out to Megan. It's Megan at Herdwatch, I believe, .com. That's I'm trying to see if there's anything else. For those that are interested to redeem your discount for the membership, again, you just have to use your membership number during checkout. And if you need any help, again, reach out to us. Um, we got one more question that we have time for from Ben. Can you input pictures of your pasture as you move animals? I believe that's the question. Can you input pictures?
Yes. Yeah, so there's several different areas you can input pictures. So you can input just an animal picture on their profile. You can input treatment pictures. So this animal has foot rot, you can actually put that picture in there. And yes, you can input pictures for pasture rotation as well, whether it be you want pictures of the animals on that pasture, or you want pictures of like grass height or features, within that pasture. Yes, there's the ability to capture pictures and attach it for any of those scenarios.
Okay, thank you for that. I believe that's about all the time we have for today. Um, yeah, Megan, you have anything else to say?
Nothing more from me. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. We hope to go through more demos with you guys. We hope to get some phone calls and are happy to answer any questions. So please do not hesitate to reach out.
All right, thank you for that. And I just put Megan's email in the chat for everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to her. And again, reach out to us anytime you have any more questions about other discount partners. And yeah, thank you all for joining. This will be on our YouTube channel within the next week or so. And yeah, we hope to see you all next time. Thank you, Megan.
Thank you, everyone.